there, Pisces. It's time for your weekly horoscope for the coming 7 days. And just a quick reminder for everybody out there, should you ever wish to get a session with me, all you need to do is go on ahead to my website at integrativemysticism.com, or you may also simply follow the links down below. I do want to remind everyone that I've got a sale going on right now, but it's the end of the month, so it's the last week for it. So 20% off all services, including gift certificates. And you can always get a gift certificate now and use it after the sale. I'm cool with that, but you got to act fast. I've started accepting tips and donations. And if you are ever interested in joining for a live chat, Tuesdays, 4 p.m. Pacific time, US and Canada, on my Patreon, I do a live sharing of my findings for the incoming wave early. We go way longer than the incoming waves that I put up here on YouTube. And we do also, deja vu as I say this. Interesting. Who among you? Okay. Interesting deja vu. But yeah, we go a lot longer, and we also do a Q&A and a big chat and all kinds of fun stuff. So that is something if you want to check that out. It's only $1 minimum pledge a month to get on my Patreon, and you'll even have access to the bi-weeklies. So what is going on when it comes to this week for you? So this week is overlit by the Ace of Swords in reverse. And at first glance at it, I got this focus on a lot of you Piscean people making some serious last-minute turnarounds, some last-minute maybe shifts in plans that you've been working on for some time. Because the Ace of Swords reverse can also be the card of miscreations. Things that we made on accident, things that we manifested or have been invested in manifesting that are not necessarily speaking from our true core divine heart, but maybe things that we were making out of a sense of pragmatism. Or maybe, and what is, another key word for pragmatism is compromise. Or maybe it was something that we were doing in order to, achieve a certain end. But the Ace of Swords reversed is actually asking a lot of you Aquarian people to consider where there are better alternatives to even that, even if you've been painstakingly taking that time to create it, to actually bring it into motion. And it can be kind of tough, right? As a spiritual theme, the Ace of Swords reversed is not easy, especially when we poured blood, sweat, and tears into a pragmatic compromise. Even if it's not something we wanted to do, and it took a lot of effort and investment from us to undo it, right? To scrap it for resources can feel very, very strange. But this is a week where you're going to be finding that there may actually be some incentive for that. A lot of stories, a lot of agendas, a lot of plans and works in progress may end up actually getting sorted or scrapped for salvage, as I say, because their energies and resources will be put to better use. And a lot of those signs and opportunities will be showing up this week. In fact, as we get to the King of Wands upright when it comes to your material realm, your work, your finances, possibly your living situation, depending if you were talking about like just the material circumstances of your living situation. But we talk about your professional aspirations as well. The King of Wands upright is all about lifting you up. It's all about expanding or accelerating a shift in a direction that you would much prefer to go, or in a direction that actually speaks to a truer part of you, a truer expression of yourself. Now, the King of Wands can show up here as somebody who is basically moving a mountain for you, or creating some kind of miracle for you. And we can see this where maybe it's a boss or somebody quite influential, maybe somebody who has a lot of pull in their own social community, a lot of really strong contacts, somebody who's got the hookup towards a big turn, right? Something that we cancel plans for or make adjustments for because of what is now being afforded to us. Whether this is a change as far as where we're working or what we're doing at that job, quite possibly. I'm also seeing, yes, this could even show up for some of you when it comes to a living circumstance or a financial circumstance. There's a big turn ahead, and the King of Wands is giving you more than you thought you could have, or they're hooking up with more than you have maybe been educated to believe you could have with what you got. However, with the King of Wands upright, there's always a breakthrough that starts elevating your position, not only your creature comforts, but your sense of, I guess you could say, selfhood and maybe even personal power and security in such a situation, be it professional, living, or otherwise. As we get on to your community card, we talk about friends, relatives, other people in your life. We've got the Three of Wands in reverse. And in a weird way, I kind of feel like a lot of you Piscean people are going to start accepting a drift from either a certain friend, community, or maybe even, I would even say it could be a bigger community, like a whole-on group identity thing, or it could be just sort of like a clique of friends, or maybe just a few choice people. Because with the Three of Wands reversed, I'm honestly seeing that something is happening where we're just kind of finding there's no payoff, there's no heart in it, there's no give back. And with the Ace of Swords reversed, we may have actually been putting a lot of time, energy, investment in helping this group or this friendship or this whatever it is grow, really kind of giving our own life and our own personal expression to it, maybe even suppressing some of our own, I'm kind of sensing for some of you. But with the Three of Wands reversed and the Ace of Swords reversed, I think that it's time to call it quits. And with the Ace of Swords reversed, right, it's a miscreation. Yeah, we might have sunk some time, energy, maybe even lost a few things over these people. I'm not exactly sure what this is. It could have been something we alienated ourselves over, or something that we maybe even genuinely believed in at one point in time. But we're just kind of starting to see it for its true nature. And with the Ace of Swords reversed, there's a clearing and a purging and a stepping back, stepping out, and stepping away. And this is, again, for or going to something that you actually already feel a genuine connection to, something that you already feel is I guess you could say, it's like ditching the fake friend for the real friend, dropping the false community for the real community. Now, I'm not talking about, recruitment or any of the crazy stuff that's going on out there right now. Again, no mind control stuff, none of that kind of crap. But with the Three of Wands reversed, there's like a last straw you have when it comes to either a misunderstanding, a miscommunication, or maybe a miscreation on the part of this friend or this group or whatever it is. And a lot of you, I think, are probably going to be taking your leave this week, again, for greener pastures, most definitely, with that Ace of Swords reversed. Now, your challenge this week, or your lesson that may present as a challenge, is really strange with the Knight of Pentacles upright, because we have a positive influence challenging you. We have something that is not necessarily working against you, still actually challenging something about who you are. And with the Knight of Pentacles, I'm seeing this as quite possibly, your challenge is to get to work on something that ultimately is getting all of the encouragement and love and resources in the world that you just don't feel like you can actually do. Whether you feel it would be something that, again, pulls you apart from a path or people you've been with. Three of Wands reversed is kind of saying, I don't really think that that's going to matter too much anymore, but maybe it's a hurdle you have to cross this week first. The Knight of Pentacles is about actually, committing to craft, but also committing to something that is a labor of your love. Now, why that would be a challenge or a lesson as a challenge may have to do with the fact that this is something that either we've neglected or something that we have actually abandoned or decided to kind of cut from our sense of our own true nature. It never really went away, but I do feel like the Knight of Pentacles could even show up as an external reflection of that. Possibly, it's kind of like you look in the mirror and there's sort of like this, what happened to you, man, kind of feeling from, way back when or something like that. And this could be even something that you encounter within yourself or something that you encounter with another person, somebody that you actually do respect, somebody that could be a friend. Sometimes the Knight of Pentacles will show up as a challenge where it's somebody that we care about, somebody that's kind to us, somebody that we work well with, that challenges us because of what they are able to actually do and what they are dedicating themselves to, that is challenging us to actually do for ourselves. Not necessarily always join them, right? This isn't about recruitment. Some of you may think about joining them if they're actually, living a truth that is your truth as well, but that's not going to be across the board. The Knight of Pentacles is indicating here that something is basically breaking a spell that has been kind of put on you, either by yourself or another person. And sometimes the challenge of having a spell that's been put on you broken is that you question your reality for a minute. And the only way to get through that, the only way to come back to center, is to come back to who you really are. As we get onto your relationships with love and romance and partnerships, we actually have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. And once again, we have a cancellation occurring. We have something getting cleared or getting purged. Now, the Seven of Pentacles reversed is not necessarily showing up as a bad thing. The Ace of Swords reversed, giving us the flavor of the Seven of Pentacles reversed, is indicating that maybe for a lot of you, when it comes to love and romance, we have decided, as a partnership, to abandon a course, again, that we've been working on together. We've already been talking about that a little bit. But we're also seeing that a partner has decided that they want to quit something that they have also been putting a lot of energy, blood, sweat, and tears into. But because of the Ace of Swords reversed, it may very well be that that is actually something that you are happy to see them quit, or you both want to quit, and it's a thank God you said it kind of minute, that you both kind of arrive at the same conclusion. The Seven of Pentacles reversed, though, can, however, indicate there could be some tough talks that also occur if that's not a unified front, if we're in a situation where maybe this was something identity defining, something that we were doing as a couple. Sometimes I've seen these cards show up as a pair where somebody's like, look, I'm just, kind of done going to that meeting or hanging out with, these family members, or, going to that group, or heck, even I've seen people, drop religions over it. But it's all in the interest of growth. It is all in the interest of actually, again, clearing something that was maybe a miscreation, again, so that something more true and organic can exist there. For those of you who are maybe single or looking for a new person, if you're available to a new relationship, the Seven of Pentacles reversed, the Ace of Pentacles reversed is indicating this week. To be honest, with the Ace of Swords reversed, the Seven of Pentacles reversed, a lot of you may be actually taking some time away from the pursuit of new love right now. It's not to say that it's not possible, but I'm going to be frank. I don't know if I would necessarily say anyone new is coming into the picture. However, with the Seven of Pentacles reversed, it may very well be that some of you are going to be reconsidering with that Ace of Swords reversed, either a person or a type of person that maybe we avoided or shot down or didn't let ourselves test the waters with in the past. That's absolutely something that I think could occur. But as far as completely brand new people this week, I'm sorry, I'm just not feeling it. But it's just for 1 week, and I gotta be honest. So that's what I've got for you. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate it. And of course, if you ever want to get a session, go to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com.